A group of 8 people, namely K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, and R, sit around a circular table, not necessarily in the same order. Some of them are facing the center, and the remaining are facing away from the center. So let's look at this question and try to solve this now. There are these statements which are given to you. E sits to the immediate left of K, M and R are sitting in the opposite places. Either Q or O sits next to L, but not both. No two people are sitting next to each other facing the same direction, and R is adjacent to both N and Q. L sits opposite to K and faces away from the center. Now, see, when you read the question itself, you know that there are people whom you can take as reference and then work on this question. So let's first of all make the circle and mark the 8 places, right? So we have made the circle, we have marked the 8 places. Now let's first of all go on to these two statements. M and R are sitting in opposite places, and R is adjacent to both N and Q. Now see, why am I taking these two statements? Because both these statements has got R in it. There is no other such statement available. There is a statement in which the Q is available, which is statement number 3 and statement number 5. But then the third statement is either Q or O. So it's again a confusing part there. So we are going to take references which are straight. So M and R are sitting in opposite places, which is direct correlation. And then R is adjacent to both N and Q, means R is in between N and Q. So it becomes easier for us to take these two statements than anything else. So let me just mark this into the arrangement. So I've taken R and put them opposite that. Now we know that N and Q can be on either sides. Right? So we don't know, but where is N and where is Q? So I marked the two options with a slash there. Now let's look at the next one. L sits opposite to K and faces away from the center. So L sits opposite to K and faces away from the center is only now possible in one place, because here you have N, here you have N or Q, and here also you have N or Q. So anybody sitting here will be sitting opposite either N or Q. So here also sitting opposite either N or Q. So L and K can only be in these two places. So we have L and K here. Let's move on to the next. Now we also know no two people are sitting next to each other facing the same direction. So directions are different. So when I'm saying L sits opposite K and faces away from the center, that means this is away from the center, this is towards the center, away from the center, towards the center, away from the center, towards the center, away from the center, and towards the center. So we can mark all the directions now, right? He sits to the immediate left of K. See, if K is here, the immediate left will be on this side. Why? Because it's looking outward. So that means in that case, P can be here. But if K is here and K is looking outward, then P has to come here. That case is not possible, right? So we can then clearly now say P is here, K is here, and L is here. Right, so we have now M, P, K, L, and R, which we have fixed. Now the next statement that we have is either Q or O sits next to L, but not both. Now see, L is here. If I mark Q here, then the only place O can come is anyway here, because we have M here, P here, K here, L here, N and Q here. So O has to be now here. So that means what? That means Q cannot be here. That means N is not here, Q is here, and N is here, and that gives us the arrangement. So let's look at the questions now. P of the following are alike and form a group, which is the one that does not belong to the group. So you have K and M, M and L, N and O, and P and O, and we know they are not, we are not talking about opposites here. So if you look at the directions now, K and M, so K is same direction, M is same direction, and M and L, same directions, N and O, so N and O is again same directions, but P and O, if you look at, they are also now same direction only. So this is also not the one that we are looking for. So then let's look at some other thing that we can figure out. So K and M is here, P and O is here. N and O is here, right? And M and L is going to be here. So let's now look at the positions of each one of them. So we can look at this first. So it is K and M. So we know here that M is 2 places to the left of K. L is 2 places to the left of M. We have next O. So O and N. So we have O is 2 places to the left of N. And next is P and O. So if you look at P and O, P is looking inward and O is looking also inward. So we can say O is 2 places to the right of P. So here this will hence become the right answer. Next one. Which of the following is definitely true? P is facing away from the center. No, P is facing inward. O and N are opposite to each other. So O and N are opposite to each other. No, they are same direction. K sits to the immediate right of P. K sits to the immediate right of P. No, he sits on the immediate left of P because P is looking inward, and this will be left and this will be right. L is to the immediate right of O. So if you look at L and O, you see that L is to the immediate right of O. So L is to the immediate right of O. That's correct because O is looking inward and this is O's right. So that's a right answer. D, L is to the immediate right of O. If M and N interchange their places, then who among the following sits to the immediate left of M? So what will happen? M will now come here and M will be looking inward. So left will be here. So the answer will be L. Which of the following is definitely true? If you look at this now, you have N sits opposite Q. No. M's neighbors are P and O. That's definitely true. Q and R face the same direction. No, they are opposite direction because Q is inward and R is outward. M sits second to the right of N. M sits second to the right of N. N is here and M is here. So it's second to the left of N. So the one that is correct is M's neighbors are P and O because you have P and O